Hello, you guys. Hello, 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 and good morning. Good to see you guys. Hello, Satan. Hello, Connie. Good to see you. Stella. I just really enjoy saying your name. Kara, I think I said hello to you. Hello, hello, beautiful. I know we're like earlier today. Hey, Sarah. Good to see you. Hi. I didn't see you come in. Okay, good morning, everybody. I just want to come and hang out, to be honest. We're gonna watch Foodie eat, but like in a little bit. I thought we would just kind of hang out, chit chat. Hello, grouchy grandma. Good to see you. Was Subway on the boycott list? I don't know. Hello, Los Angeles Limited. Hello. Hey, crew. Hello, Queen of Sweden. So, Foodie, I know, had a disgusting mukbang yesterday. I think it was buy one, get one free at Taco Bell. I think that's what she literally said, and she disgustingly ate it. I think she had the mic really close to her mouth, so we heard everything in all its glory. I just saw some clips. I wasn't really interested in sticking around for the whole thing. Hey, Tamarin. Lord, I feel like I need insulin for the secondhand diabetes I've got from Chantal. Same. Same. Hello, Hyde. Hello, my beautiful friend. I just adore you. Just FYI. Aaron, hello. Satan, let it burn. I kind of want to. Let's talk about this troll I did to Foodie Beauty. I know there's so much support, and like the support drowns out the hate, but there's just a couple people I got to talk about before we get to this disgusting mukbang. FFG, for one thing, let's start with you. You're so upset that I requested a cameo for $33. However, didn't you offer 2K to Chantal? Weren't you once a Beezer? I'm so confused. Are you just upset because you didn't think of it first? I don't know. That's really weird. As far as garlic bread goes, let's talk about his little video. I didn't watch it. I was told about it. GB, you are in no position to judge anybody. You came into the community to play 8 women to make a name for yourself in girl world. Like women who are already established here, right? Like I was here before you, Kidney J was here before you, Mary McCabe was here before you, Kaya Simons, who you also talked to, was here before you. And is that not like cow tipping? Is that not touching the poo? Because if you think about it, GB, you hit me up in March to pick my brain about Foodie Beauty. And in March, you started your Garlic Bread channel. You also used to DM privately with Natter. Like, let's not talk about cow tipping and touching the poo. If I were you, GB, I would just never have an opinion on me again. Again, I have been way too generous way too generous on not spilling something that could it could burn up your spot, blow up your spot here. I don't think anybody would watch you. And unfortunately for you, GB, you told me and Hugh Madbro the same things with receipts. I'm pretty sure you told Jessica Messica. Did you tell Kidney J too? Mary McCabe? Kaya Simons? Just don't have an opinion on anybody else other than Foodie Beauty. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Hello, Sir Austin. Yeah, Stella said FFG stole BBJ. Calm down, Curly. I think she just doesn't want anybody else to like step in her little spotlight or shadow. Like the BBJ thing, it was epic. It happened a while ago. Like it's time to move on, FFG. Maybe think of your next big troll and don't be so jealous of me. DC Media Girl. Let's talk about her next. I can't take you seriously, DC. You have lost everything for a man. Do you get that? Like every single thing that you once had going for you, you threw it out the window for a man who breaks up with you every other month and takes off to where was he once in Japan? I don't believe he was there. But I don't know. Am I supposed to like be hurt? You stayed with a man who played prawn on your channel and you lost your whole YouTube channel. What about that great career you had going for you? Didn't you have an awesome, beautiful little spot in DC and now you're in an attic in Indiana? How many times have you been sued because of him? Like, pipe down. I have never said anything negative about you other than I think you've changed. When I first came to YouTube, you had a lot going for you. You were successful, at least that's what you wanted us to believe. You were successful, you were well spoken. Um, you weren't like dick obsessed. And I don't know what happened, but your haircut is cute. I would stick to that. Like people with thin hair, I could say that hi, we don't look good with like long hair. It gives us bald spots. So your hair looks cute, sure. I would just shut up. I would just shut up about me. Here's another thing. Let's clear this up. I didn't bring Isaac to Goral World or to this community. He was already going to come here. we just happened to hit it off. So I don't know what to say. Other than whatever lies people are telling, I have seen his background check. He has no criminal record whatsoever. Whatsoever. He raises 4 kids on his own, and he hasn't lost everything for a woman from what I've seen. So, or a man, or a man. Pipe down, DZ. Just pipe down. Hey, everybody. Oh, and also, I wouldn't go around threatening people with guns on your channels, whether it's YouTube, Rumble, or wherever you're going to go next. It just doesn't seem really wise. And if you're threatening people with guns, you should probably make sure they're all legal and registered. That's all I'm going to say. Keep me out of your mouth. I don't care about you. Just don't talk about me. I heard you called me a see you next Tuesday. I think you're a loser. You've literally lost everything for a man. Whatever I like, my embarrassing little being played by GB happened, what, 2 years ago? Like, you're actively still losing shit for a man. I don't know, like, Hey, Freedom. Did you see what Nader posted something about you? I'm not worried about him. I'm just gonna pray every night that he ends up in jail like he deserves to be. I don't really care. Like, he's a violent, dangerous criminal in another country. If he keeps coming for me or threatening me, I don't know what. I'll take care of it then. But like, hopefully in October he will be locked up for life, and I can't wait to see that happen. Well, he's streaming Stella on Dee Dee's channel, so he's ban-evading, or not ban-evading. How do I word this? He lost monetization on the main channel, right? And then people were reporting Natty Daddy, his second channel. So now he's just streaming on Dee Dee's channel, which he's not supposed to be on. But anyways, do with that what you will. As the daughter of a Marine, I'd be more concerned with the people who don't threaten you. Well, that's true, Tamron. Like, how many people announce that they're going to murder somebody, right? Like, how many people just announce it for the world to see? I mean, I know it happens, but for the most part, people running their mouth like that are just like really scared and aren't going to do shit. So they just want to try and intimidate you. But like, I will never take the negs of the world seriously. At one point, like, I can't stand that guy, but I felt bad. People kept bringing up his child and his children. But he's done so much worse. Like, he says so much worse. I saw something he said yesterday about using children as shields. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. So I no longer feel bad for him in that aspect because he comes for everybody else's children. In fact, he makes jokes about children being used as shields in war. So, yuck. Hey, MTG, good to see you. Lizzie, hello, beautiful. Hello, hello. Oh, really, David? What the heck did math head Natter say? That man should be arrested. I don't know what he says because I can't understand him anyways. Like, even if I were to sit through it and watch it, I can't understand a damn word that man says. I can't. It sounds like he's chewing on rocks when he's talking. Welcome to the shit show. Welcome to the shit show. As far as busy little criminal, just worry about getting off probation and stop beating up your husband. And whatever you have to say about me, I haven't been arrested in God knows how long, like well over a decade. You were just arrested in 2017 and 2023. Like, whatever you have to say about me, like, I've righted my wrongs, I've changed my life, you're still getting locked up. In fact, on my birthday, you were locked up. Happy birthday to me. But I don't know. I just think this little bee needs to be squashed and mind her own business. And mind her own business. You thinking Isaac has a real interest in you is amusing. It's evident you don't truly know him. Remember this message when the shit hits the fan. No hate, just a heads up. Like, do you think I'm marrying Isaac tomorrow or something? Like, I don't know why everybody's warning me. I am talking to somebody and enjoying getting to know them. There's no wedding happening in Vegas next week. You know, it's 2 people who want to see what's up, and that's it. That's all. Anybody can warn me about him, but like, from what I've seen, everybody who's warning me about him is lying about him, or they're really, really scared because they're the people who are doing the worst, right? Like talking about people's kids, going IRL, doxing people, yada, yada, yada. Those are the people who are all upset that like Isaac is here and I'm talking to him. But just know, like, again, he has no criminal record. I've seen it, I've seen proof, and, from what I've seen, he is far more respectful to me than a lot of people on here, so I'm gonna listen to him right now. If that's all it is, then you're good. I'm talking to him split end. I enjoy his company and getting to know him, so everybody can warn me, but like I said, the people warning me have also lied, like, majorly about him, and I've seen proof of, like, who this man is. So, I don't know, and plus you don't really need to warn people who don't plan on, like, rushing to the altar next week, so, you know? "Hey, Blondie. Hello, hello. At least it's not 3 days, Breezy." May my plot twist, Natter is chewing on rocks. My voice is going out. I think I have a little cold. So, plot twist, Natter is chewing on rocks while talking. Yeah, and I'm sure Dee Dee's giving him a hand job. We saw that happen online. We definitely need to use discernment with anyone online, no matter how great they seem, not revealing too much personal info. Um, yeah, I think so, but let me do my own research and let me see how I feel about things. Nobody warning me is going to do anything because like I said, I'm not planning on like getting married next week. I think he's very handsome, I think he's funny, and I love getting to know him. But that's what it is right now. So nobody needs to warn me and blah 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 blah. We're good. No wedding in 2 weeks, no. I've made it 41 years without getting married. I may as well take it a whole lifetime. May as well. Unless Elvis is going to marry me, then maybe I'll show up for that. Love is in the air. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, definitely. Woohoo. Woohoo. My Twitter, I think I might get it back. I don't know. I think I'm on like a little suspension. So I have a backup Twitter, but we'll do a little snooping on that in another live stream. I agree he has no record and he's not a horrible person, but he will use you to get ahead and to his advantage. That's all. Okay, can I ask you how a man who is more established online and has a much bigger platform and support and who has been doing it much more like much longer than me, like what is he gaining from me? That is the one thing I need to ask because people are like, he's gonna use you. What is he using me for? His platform is huge. He's doing the damn thing all by himself. He doesn't need me to cover Foodie Beauty. Like he's doing a good job on his own. So what exactly do people think he's gaining from me other than time, attention, and support? Like what do people think he's honestly getting from me? He doesn't need to use me to get ahead at all. Hey Gina, I met hubby in an AOL chat room in August of 1998. No judgment here. There you go. There you go. Stella said I met my husband online. He is a goober. We are happy. There you go. Time will tell. We'll see what happens. Right now, I think he's pretty damn amazing. And that's just where we're at. It's called talking. It's not called like we're not rushing into a relationship. It's just two people enjoying each other's company. What's his channel? Be our guest. And he has been reacting to Foodie. It's been a lot of fun seeing how his community reacts to the stuff like we've seen a million times. It's funny seeing people watch it for the first time. I'm going to share his channel with you. And hold on one second. Hold on one second. Blondie said, I met my hubby on Mobsters on Facebook. 14 years later, he's still alive. Toasty said, I met my husband on Facebook and people act like that's so weird. I swore I wouldn't talk to another person from YouTube again. Like, I swore it off. Like, after what Ryan Moody did, I swore it off. But then, like, sometimes there's people that you meet by chance and they could change your mind, right? And it's like, I guess not as weird because I could see what he looks like. I can look up what he's about, so there's like a difference there. But again, like I'm not getting married tomorrow, anybody. I'm not in a relationship in this moment. It's just two people talking. And like I'm not talking to anybody else. So take with that what you will. It's Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest. I just shared the link in the chat. I don't mean to be crude or anything, but he does have 69 videos on his channel. Oh, I'm a big fan of that number. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Zachary Michael covering the Ryan Moody thing is what got me here. Ugh, that guy is just such a douche. I don't care. Send me a cease and desist, garlic bread, which I never got the first one. He's just gross. Like a very gross guy who uses people to get ahead. That's the actual user in the community, Ryan Moody. He uses people to get ahead. He uses people until he gets what he wants, and he's very messy. And I don't know, like I said, there's been so much I haven't said just because I don't care about him anymore. Like, I'm glad he's somebody else's problem. I just hope eventually he goes away. But, like, why poke the bear, Ryan Moody? Why poke a bear? Do you know how much shit I have saved on my phone from you? Do you know? Do you know? All I'm gonna say is it makes sense that you were a Natter supporter. Yeah, you only turned your back on him publicly because you were getting so much hate. But at one point, you told me that he was misunderstood. And you understand being accused of things that you haven't done. So just back the fuck off. Like, just back off, GB. Back off. You are the biggest cow tipper around. You have definitely rolled in the poop. You not only rolled in it, you marinated it, and then you spread it all over and gave yourself a face mask. So there's that. Relationships seem too much for me. I don't want to risk drama. I think you have to find the right person where there's no drama, right? I don't know. I think it's a good sign that there's not one thing dramatic I could think of between me and talking to this person. It's been nothing but a good time as far as Isaac goes. As far as Isaac goes. But yeah, I'm not in a hurry to be in a relationship if there was like a lot of fighting and like distrust, mistrust, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I would be happy about that. But like I'm having fun right now. I'm having fun. Oh, Isaac is a shitty person. He has threatened so many people in the past. He abused his ex-wife. He's crude. So that's a lie. I've seen his background, and he has no criminal record. He has no criminal record whatsoever. So he didn't abuse his ex-wife. In fact, she came out and said it wasn't true. From what I understand, she maybe didn't treat him so well, and I shouldn't say maybe. But you can lie all you want. You can lie all you want. I could say for a fact Isaac doesn't have a criminal record at all. At all. Being a widow does have its perks. Can't hurry love. I like that song. Don't be doing any cyber S unless you want it to end up on the hub and the dark web. I mean, are you guys assuming I'm doing cyber sex right now? Am I doing it right now? Hold on. I have my little camera set up. Hold on. Yep, I can multitask. I'm doing cyber sex while talking to you. Living my best life. Living my best life. Girl, it's your life. Live it how you want. You've accomplished a lot. Thank you. And you don't have to answer to no one for your decisions. You're a grown woman just trying to be happy. Yeah, it's not like I rush in and out of relationships. Like the last major relationship I had was years ago. Um, GB, we talked for months. I haven't dated anybody, God, in what years? I love how people are calling me sleazy and I haven't had sex in years. So I don't know what people think I'm doing, but I haven't been with a man in forever. I haven't been with a woman in forever. I decided to take my time at this stage of my life and I don't want to mess around, play around. I'm just, here living my life. And if I happen to meet somebody cool like Isaac and I want to explore my options, then I am allowed to do that. I think he is amazing. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Not rushing into anything. We're just enjoying each other's company. GB is enough to make anyone and eternally single. He's just so gross. Like, I don't understand how anybody listens to him. How do you take someone seriously that, like, just plays women around all over YouTube? Like, single moms, that's his thing. He really loves the single moms. Loves them. Loves them. And, like, too, have you guys ever noticed? Does he really even say anything you understand, or is it just a giant word salad and you're completely confused by the end of what he says, so you just assume he's right? But for the most part, from what I've seen, he gets shit wrong all the time, or he builds something up in his head and he knows how to sell it to you guys to make you believe it. Like, I don't know why anybody listens to him. I really don't. This is what I'm gonna say too. On his Ryan Moody main channel, like, a lot of people hate him because he just takes clips from people, right? From what I understand, he doesn't even play Madden. He just rips clips from people or has things sent to him. It's the same thing with GB, his Garlic Bread channel. When he was talking to me, I used to get so mad at him because he would steal my thumbnails. He would ask me my thoughts on a video and then go and repeat my exact thoughts in his video that came out an hour later. I have proof of all the times I had to fight with him. Like, why'd you steal my thumbnail? He's just weird. Like, he's just weird. But if anybody likes him, I guess that's on you. I guess that's on you. You know, if King Cobra called you for Netflix and chill, you'd go. Josh, why have you not called me yet? Why have you not called me? I want to put on the blonde wig and the fishnets, okay? Why have you not called me, Josh? Fred! I do know he threatened and harassed a lot of people in his lives. I don't care for him personally, but maybe he's changed for the better. Do you think he possibly I don't think he harasses people, but whatever. I don't know. I'm still learning. Do you think maybe he goes after the people that go IRL with him or F with other people or lie about their kids or call CPS to people's houses or wish death on people's children? Do you think he might just like go after those people? Because from what I've seen, it's like the worst people. It's the worst people. And we're like all upset that he's covering them or harassing them. I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for PDFs. I don't feel bad for people who wish or miscarriages on people. I don't feel bad for people who dox and attack people's children. I just don't. So if anybody's trying to sell me Isaac is the worst because the people he goes after, from what I've seen, the people he goes after all deserve it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. He was trying so hard to vilify me for the cameo thing, but look at the stuff he's done. He has no right to talk about morality. That's just that's, Jen, thank you for saying that. And it's kind of what I was saying in the beginning. Like he played a bunch of women who are already established in this community to make a name for himself. Technically, I'm a cow, right? Everybody calls me a cow, so he's a cow tipper and he touched the poo. He did. I think reaching out to multiple different women who are already established in the community is cow tipping. I think having a friendship with Nader Al Shami on the side, come on, like that's messy. So we're just going to keep our opinions to ourselves, right? GB on me sending Foodie Beauty $33 for a cameo. Are we? Are we? Just be safe, girly. He can turn on people. But like, if he turns on me, what is that going to do? Like, I mean, I don't think he would ever turn on me, ever, but, like, if he did and decided to stop talking to me tomorrow, like, I'll be okay. I'll be just fine, you know? I'll always be fine. Breezy and Isaac sitting in a tree, Kissing. Ooh, I hope. I don't care what other streamers say about the cameo. I thought it was a fun time. Like, I thought it was a fun time. I think a lot of people are just mad and jealous that they didn't do it first. You know what I mean? I think that's, like, a big thing that they didn't do it. There's a lot of people telling me how I should have done it. um, then you go ahead and try it. Like, if you think you could have done better, then do better. I did it how I did it, and it pissed Foodie Beauty off, and we got an epic rage. So there's that. We exposed her, so there's that. I had a good time. No regrets. I'm already thinking of my next best way to troll Foodie Beauty. So, yeah, I'm already thinking of my next thing. Isaac, the only one going to see Breezy's feet. Value seething. God, that woman's obsessed with me, and it's so much creepier, you guys. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to cough. I think I'm getting a little cold. The cameo was the best. I know. I know. I'm trying to rack my brain for like a way to top that. Too much more and it would have been corn. Yeah, I mean, I did it how I did it. And what I proved is it doesn't take much to get her to eat whatever you want because she's funding her addiction. She's technically a sex worker now. She is. She was accepting money to moan and groan over food, and she thought it was going to a feeder. She sells herself for food. She does. She does. And she's doing that feeder content. That's a form of sex work. And it's illegal in Kuwait. Just to let you know, it's not legal for Foodie to be a sex worker in Kuwait. So that's interesting. I wonder what will happen. I'm happy if you're happy. I'm happy getting to know someone, and that's all it is. You know what I mean? I'm happy getting to know him, and he makes me smile. So nobody run with it and like assume it's more than that right now. Like he makes me happy, he makes me smile. I like talking to him, but let's move on. Like this channel isn't going to be like let's like moan and groan over Isaac the whole time. I think he's amazing. I'm going to still continue talking to him. I think he's very handsome. All right, let's move the subject on. A paid sex worker. Yeah. So what she is doing is illegal. What's on her husband's phone is illegal. So, I mean, let's just see what happens with Foodie. Let's just see what happens. Corn dog, woof woof. You didn't know GB was like that? Yeah, he's a shitty person. That's all I'm gonna say. A shitty person for many reasons. Many reasons. Aside from what he's done to me and many other women, um, you know what? I'll say exactly why you're a shitty person, GB. You're a shitty person because when you got exposed, you called me from multiple different numbers for a week straight saying you were gonna unalive yourself and had a something to your head. Like, it wasn't enough that he played a bunch of people, he had to psychologically torture me after for a week. And then once I realized he wasn't gonna do it, like, I stopped taking the calls. He wanted me back, I said no, but this is the part that's fucked up. Like, he lies and paints me a certain way. Whatever he has to say about me, he called me for a week straight, lying about hurting himself. Like, that's so messed up. How do you publicly humiliate somebody and then torture them like that? Do you know what I mean? Um, Now, if it happened in real time, I would have said, just do it then. Seriously. Just, I hate saying that, but like what he did was just disgusting. It was just disgusting. And anybody who supports Natter, you know, that should tell you everything you want to know. That should tell you everything. He is, in my opinion, Jen, and I don't care. He likes to threaten cease and desist, whatever. Everything I've said about him, I could back up with proof. The thing he told me that he was accused of, I could back up with proof, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I could back up with phone records how many times he called me after he got exposed. Yeah, and then here's another thing. Once he got exposed, he started outing all these different women. Like, I don't know, he's just gross. He's a horrible human being. His poor mom doesn't know what he does. She doesn't even know he does YouTube. She has no idea. Because he told me that her heart couldn't handle searching him online and seeing anything negative about her baby boy. However, my mom watches my channel. Hi, Mom. Now she'll be afraid to do cameos. I hope so, Chester. Hello, Trauma Queen. He comes off as so salty. He's salty. He messed up things with you. No, he doesn't. He used me to make a channel. That's it. That's all. That man never cared about me. And I know that and I don't care. But he's salty that, like, I don't think by a lot of people he'll ever be taken seriously again. And that's, plus he like has to spend all his money on his dad from what he says and his mom. Those Victoria's Secret hauls, his dad's little issue he may or may not have. So he's probably really salty that all the money goes to them. You know. I just realized that she made about $5 for that corn dog woof woof thing. That makes her $5 hoe. A $5 hoe. Yeah, Shifter, I heard that she maybe only made $10 tops, right? Because Cameo takes a cut of it. So it takes a cut of the 33, and then you have to factor in like the cost of food. So how much do you think those corn dogs were? How much do you guys think? So she really didn't make much. I not counting. Let's see, hold on. I'm just gonna look and see how much I made. I mean, I did okay, but made more than her. Just like back in the day when she sold herself for burgers. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It is a form of abuse. It is. It's horrible to do that to somebody, for a week. Multiple calls saying, "Please don't hang up. Just please don't hang up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." It's horrible. It's horrible. I remember I called certain mods when I was going through it, so there's people who can back me up. I was showing proof of his calls, everything else. So it's just wild that he would even have an opinion on me. It's just wild to me. Don't feel bad. My brother had issues with threatening to self end. At my breaking point, I had to say, just do it then. He's better now and even has a son. I am so happy to hear that. I am so happy to hear that, Matthew. Danielle, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Okay, hold on. Let me read your message. I did the exchange rate and 30 US dollars came out to $9.20 Kuwaiti dollars. Oh my gosh, $9.20 Kuwaiti dollars. Wow. She's rich. Don't spend it all in one place, Foodie. Oh, who am I kidding? You will. You will. Hello, Stevie. By the way, Danielle, I think you are so beautiful and I adore you. And I'm missing your tweets over on my main Twitter, so I can't wait to get it back. Kate Bella, hello. I did the math a few months back and I spent in total in super chats $14 on Foodie and 20 something on FFG LMFAO Peetz. Wow. Oh my gosh. Good to see you. Well, now she can afford another corn dog. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. All right, so I retweeted a few things on my little temporary Twitter. I truly just made it to like lurk and see what's going on with Foodie. So let's look at a few tweets from her mukbang, the Taco Bell one, because I missed it. I wasn't going to watch that whole thing. Like nothing could get me to watch that. So let me share really fast. I am hoping to get my main account back. I feel like I'm just going to be suspended for like a week or something, but who knows? Who knows? If I'm not, I mean, if they actually take it, I'll always be on Twitter in some way or another. Toasty, what's going on? I don't know. I just figure we'll talk about some tweets, watch Foodie eat. I have a family pool party tonight, so if I miss anything like if I miss anything during the nighttime, we'll do a late night stream. I'm really excited. Like I love swimming, I love my family, and I love good food sometimes, and I definitely love music. So sometimes, like who doesn't love good food? But anyways, I'm excited. I'm just excited to get, spend time with everybody, maybe some faces I haven't seen lately, and it should be a good time. But if I miss anything at all, we'll do a late night stream. Salad is pimping his wife out in Kuwait. Love that for him. He is. Shifter said, if sex work is dangerous for po boy there, this would be her abusing him, wouldn't it? Yes. Yes. Everyone's here, Stevie. Yes. Shirty spent it on Taco Bell. That's what I heard. Her little buy one, get one free. Like, imagine flexing about that at like her size. I got buy one, get one free. I bet you did. Lindsay, hi, Lindsay. How is that heifer still in Kuwait? Gluttony, sex work, talking trash about people, listening to haram music, and watching haram movies. It's all online and illegal there. I think it's just a matter of time before they catch on in one way or another. All the attention that Salah's getting for his prawn on his phone and saying he wanted to grape Christian women and their Bibles. And people are tagging Kuwait. It was all on my main Twitter. I retweeted a bunch of things, but like so many people were tagging Kuwait, Kuwaiti News, Ministry of Interior. So I feel like it's just a matter of time before somebody catches on. Who doesn't love a pool party? Right. And we're doing it at nighttime, which is kind of cool because, like, oh, swimming at night is just such a different vibe. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it is. We've been having bad dense smoke from fires, and so I've had to wear headphones because the fans are loud and I hate having to listen to her eat like that. Oh no, Danielle, that's the worst. That's the worst. I will, thank you. I couldn't decide between 5 or 6 clearly. She also smuggled GTAV into the country for salad so he could stream cartoon prawn live from Kuwait. Remember when he streamed that? Remember? That is illegal where he is. That is illegal. It was like full on prawn, but like in a video game. I've never seen, well, I don't game. So like I wasn't aware in games you can seriously F other people, but like, I mean, good for you, I guess. Light pink, hello, gorgeous. Poppy, you've never been to a pool party? It sounds like a blast. You just turn the music up really, really loud. I'll give you a hint of what it's like. You make sure to have like a really good playlist, right? So for me, like we all put songs we like. Mine is like a lot of Sublime, right? Because that's like Sublime for me is like the perfect beach vibe or water vibe. And just in general, it's one of my favorite bands of all times. So you got to have a good playlist. You have to have a really good playlist, good music. You bring food or you could barbecue. So I think we're bringing food tonight. Everybody's bringing like either a pizza or a fruit salad or whatever dessert. And then you have to have a lot of cool floaties. So you need like a donut floaty, a unicorn floaty. You need the pool noodles. And you always need an adult with their eyes on the kids in the family, like, because people could get caught up, playing around and stuff like that or whatever. So always have a kid paying it, or not a kid, an adult paying attention to the kids. So eyes should always be on them, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And my family is just like a really good time. So I'm happy. Poppy, my friends and I went skinny dipping in her elderly neighbor's pool while they were out of town. But anyways, they came home early. Did they catch you? Like naked and all? Did you have to like run out their backyard? That would be a sight. The horses unplugged the power cord. I'm back. I literally have never said that in my life. The horses have unplugged the power cord. Are we on a ranch? Seriously? Like the worst thing that happens to me, I guess my dog can unplug it, but we were little teens. You know what I used to well, never mind. I'm gonna share my little stories later, but that's cool. I want a pool with no kids and lots of noodles. Well, there you go. There you go. You can find noodles anywhere. I think they even have them at the Dollar Tree. But cool floaties and good music, key to a good pool party. All right, let's talk about some Twitter. Like I said, when my main comes back, we'll have more. We'll have more. I think like I'm even limited on my little sock account, but this is Foodie yesterday with the Taco Bell. Oh, wait. Of course I get a pop-up. Jesus. It looks like she sampled Salah's poo. I'm really glad we didn't watch this. I am so glad. And how much you wanna bet someone paid for this? How much you wanna bet? Alright, I've seen enough. I've seen enough of this. I live on a farm now, the horses unplugged my power. That is so cool. I wanna live on a farm. Looks like poop? It does! If the pool is deep, if the pool is deep, wear polarized glasses so you can see the bottom of the pool, and every so often make sure. Yes, taking a head count is always good. Like, that's so smart. I think people don't realize, like, how dangerous water or pools can be in general. So, like, especially if you own one, like, you wanna be on top of that shit, especially if there's kids too, like, I don't know. We always have the kids wear bright colors anyways, like whether we're in our own pool or we're at the beach, just because there's certain colors, which is crazy. Like if you do an experiment and you have them swim underwater, there's certain colors where they just completely disappear. So like bright colors are always very smart and wise. She looks like she's eating shit. Yeah. Yeah. Did I miss the gossip? Yeah. It was more of like me just talking shit. But yeah, you go back to the beginning and or just go back to the beginning at the end. I think when I come live later tonight, if we miss anything, we'll definitely do some Girl World gossip. It was more just me giving my opinion on the scum of the earth in the community. Wait, 8 dogs included a month-old puppy, 11 goats, 3 horses, and a mule. I want to hang out with the goats, and I want to do goat yoga. Hyde, I'm coming to your farm. Just don't make me milk anything. I don't know how. Okay, Bella, you did? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you're okay and I'm glad you're here. That must have been really scary. And do you have like a fear of water after that, or did you overcome it? I have an above ground pool. One of the grands left the gate open and my dog went out and jumped in. Got to watch them constantly. Yeah, you always got to leave the gates closed around a pool. You just never know. You never know. Imagine being married and having to be pimped out by your husband for $1. Humiliating, or maybe that's what they're into. I really am starting to wonder if she has we wondered for a long time. I think she has the humiliation kink. I do. I do. And then this one thing just stuck out to me that Salah said to Kate Bella, how he will take all her money and it's going to be honorable to her. So maybe Foodie likes being used like that. He's taking all of her money. I think she likes to be used. I think she likes humiliation. And at this point, she probably loves to be pooped on. I mean, come on. It's the only way she could get his attention. She can't say this Taco Bell mukbang wasn't feeder content with that sauce dripping down her face. Then one of the last mukbangs, she wiped her face after every bite, for sure. My dad got me out, and no, my mom put me in swimming lessons. Good, good. You can literally see her making love to her food. It's all for the feeder fetishes now. Yeah, like, do you guys get off when you eat? I think the only thing I could think of that I might get close to that with is Portos. Because, like, I really like Portos. But I haven't got off from it. I just really enjoy it. But the moaning, the groaning, the ugh, ooh, she's having a moment and it's for feeders. It is. She did love Natter using her. He embarrassed her every chance he got. He full on made fun of her and she loved it. She loved it. I don't know. I guess different strokes for different folks. I wouldn't be into being humiliated. I could think of a million other things that I would want from my partner to try or things that I like fantasize about. And I can honestly say I've never fantasized about being humiliated or pooped on. So that's just me. That's just me. If you really enjoy that, live your best life, I guess. It's just not my thing. It's just not mine. You do a happy dance when you eat sushi. Sushi's pretty damn good. Sushi's pretty damn good. It is cringe. There is not one food on this earth that has given me an orgasm. Yeah, yeah, but have you tried Portos? It'll get you kind of close. It'll get you kind of close. Honestly, eating is a pain in the ass now. I cook everything I eat, so I have to fuel my body and keep it moving. Yeah. No, I love food, but I'm fulfilled in other parts of my life, so I don't have to get off on food or well said, Stevie. So I don't have to get off on food or humiliation. Yep. That'd be awesome. I want to live in an RV and travel and live by the beach. Hey, Bella, let's do an RV tour. Because, like, no joke, I would love to do that. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could permanently live in an RV by a beach, but I think like a weekend sometimes, I think that would be so fun. No, I love food. Okay. No, ma'am, I've never heard of Portos. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to send you the Portos menu. And if you ever come to California, you have to try it. So I like the feta cheese sandwich because I'm not like a big meat eater. Um, that sounded weird, but you know what I mean. So I got the feta cheese sandwich and I always get the fresh fruit tartlet and it has like strawberries and dragon fruit and blackberries on it. And it's quite possibly the yummiest thing in this lifetime, in this world. So here you go. Hold on. If you guys are ever in California, Portos is the place to go. Not many foods make me excited, but Portos does. You're in an RV, Hyde? I'm coming over. I'm going to come over and camp with you and hang out with the 11 goats. That sounds like right up my alley. Let's see. And she calls it her legacy. Oh, yeah. I forgot we were covering foodie Twitter. Okay. Snarky Priest said, "This is nasty. Arm in all the fries. Fries just got on the table. Food falling out of your mouth. Sauce dripping down your face. You said, yum. This crunch wrap is so good." And I can't, not for 1 second, believe that to be true. Taco Bell is trash food, they said. Oh, Lord, have mercy. This is a lot to take in. She literally has her arm in the fries. She literally has the arm in the fries. It looks like a certain something's coming out of her mouth, like she is spitting or something, if you know what I mean. All right, I've seen enough of this screenshot. This was really disgusting. Really disgusting. Ugh. All right, now I have to see more because I must be a glutton for punishment. Yeah, somebody requested this, you guys. Huh. So is she still taking food requests? Hmm, interesting. I wonder what we could make her do next. All right, was that the last one? Oh, this is one classy lady. Your sleeve in the fries. The mom in me wants to like remind her to roll up her sleeves before she eats when she's eating, and that won't happen. But yeah. Feeder fodder is about abusing women. It's a form of abuse. Can you mute? I want to hear you, not her. Yeah. Wait, when she's eating? Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You have to really try and eat that gross. You do. At least she swallows. At least. At least. Maybe that's why he stays with her. Maybe that's it. All right, let's keep going. I don't really know who this is. Elisa Richards, but everybody's talking about her. I just haven't fallen down the rabbit hole because I don't know. We already cover so many weird people. But Foodie was in her chat, allegedly. I mean, it could be a sock, but it says, "Do you have access to your PayPal?" And Minder said, "Is Foodie Beauty really trying to help give money to an addict? That is so low." I don't know. Do you guys think that's really Foodie? At least he can carry me, K-Bella. You know what? You're hot, and that's what makes her mad. Why is she wearing two hijabs and a sweater? I don't know. In the summer of all things, it's hot there. She has to keep buying her supposed wedding in bigger sizes because I doubt it fits this whole time while she's getting visibly bigger, or it's like stuck on at this point. Like, how would you even get that over your finger? Like, I'm trying to imagine right now. Eventually, she'll probably have to have it cut off. I believe that she's worn him down because he cheated. He has no more to say. Maybe. She's a tweaker. Is that who Lisa is? I used to work at Taco Bell. It was your first job, really, Sarah? All I would eat from Taco Bell was the Baja chicken chalupa. Don't know if they have those anymore. I have no idea. I don't know. I like the veggie Mexican pizza there that's like made with the beans instead of the meat. I think that's really good, but like I don't eat it like every day or even every month or even like every year. Like once in a while, a Mexican pizza sounds really good, but yeah, at Taco Bell, I don't know. I feel like Del Taco is better than Taco Bell. Maybe it's just me. Oh, she's a wild piece of work. Is she? She said it's because the AC's that cold, so turn it down, dumb bitch. This woman has a mother and sister that tell people do not send her money, and Foodie's asking for her PayPal? Wow. All right, one night, if you guys have like a video that you think we should check out or like a recap of who she is, maybe we could fall down the rabbit hole. Maybe it'll have to be a late night stream because she sounds, from what I've heard, like pretty wild. I worked at Starbucks and two different Dunkin' Donuts plus another small family owned coffee shop. I love it. That's cool. You need an espresso machine? I need an espresso right now. I really do. All right, this is something weird. Hold on. So I think Kiwi Farms, let me find the original tweet because you guys won't have any idea what I'm talking about if I just show that. Hold on. It's like this woman who's trying to become foodie beauty. And I know I retweeted it somewhere. Oh, wait, this is it. So I am not one to go to the farms, but if it's on Twitter, I will definitely cover it. So they said now and again there's talk about Chantal being inspired by some other fatty like Hungry Fat Chick. They said you'd think Chantal can't inspire anyone to be even remotely like her. But lo and behold, Miriam Harbawi? I don't know how to say it. Just assume I'm saying it wrong, okay? But I do know for a fact the first name is Miriam. They said since I raw dog every move of Chantal's, I'm guessing YouTube thought I'd want to see more of that exact mukbang setup. And then they said, you're wrong, YouTube. They said, meet Miriam Mukbang, a revert living in Australia the last 9 months. Oh, wait, that 9 months ago started to post insanely gross mukbangs. Okay, I read that wrong. So it's Meet Miriam Mukbang, a revert living in Australia that 9 months ago started to post insanely gross mukbangs. She wears a hijab, married some Arab F, they said, not my words, sloppy AF. Tray under her chin says, Bismillah. It's Chantel's long lost sister from another mister. Oh my gosh, hold on one second. My screen just froze. Shit. Are you guys still here? Dear Lord. Okay, let me continue. So she married some guy, sloppy as F, tray under her chin, says Bismillah. It's Chantel's long lost sister from another mister. Even had the niqab on for a while, just like Chantal. I wouldn't be surprised if she picked the name Miriam because Chantal did. I haven't really watched her videos, just skimmed through a few, so I don't know her life story, but damn. And then they said, tell me this bitch was not inspired by our girl. So here's just some of the thumbnails. Can you guys see that? Why would anybody want to be like Foodie Beauty? I will never understand that. So there's some of the thumbnails. Take a screenshot and zoom in if you guys want to see more. I'm going to keep my eye out for more though, because now I'm genuinely interested. Okay, so there was another tweet about this Miriam woman somewhere up here. Hold on. And they said, I mean, y'all, should we tell her if we like them or not? The real question is, why are you doing this, Chantal Jr.? All right, is this her channel? Huh. Hold on. I think I went to her channel. Let me share the screen with you guys. This is her. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. I am just too nosy for my own good. I'm sorry, you guys. We'll eventually get to this mukbang. Eventually. So this is Miriam Mukbang. All right, let's take a look at her videos. Huh. Huh. Italian smoked chicken, Vegemite scroll, eating my own hair. Eating my own hair? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. This is wild. Do we wanna check out a mukbang, or do we wanna do it another time because we have to watch Foodie eat too? When did she start her channel? December 11th, 2020. Huh. Hold on, I'm not looking at the chat for a minute. Now I wanna see her community post. Do you have a mukbang ASMR vlog YouTube? Leave a comment down below and I'll visit your channel. Thanks, besties. No, thank you. Then she has a poll up for what mukbang food do you want me to eat? Do you enjoy video duration of... Oh, here she is. Loves the weight loss food, healthy vegetables lady. This is so bizarre to me. Why would I don't know why anybody would wanna be like Chantel. Yeah, she's eating hair. I don't know. Do we wanna click on it? I can't decide. How grossed out do we feel like being in this moment in time? Because we still have the rest of the day to have to go through. Hold on. Sometimes I'm just so freaking nosy, though. Eating my own hair? It's 7 minutes long. Okay, let's check it out.
Besties. Bismillah.
Oh. No, thank you. Stevie, click out for a few minutes. I know you can't handle this stuff. Why is she shaking? Are you guys okay? What was that? Why is she shaking so bad? Chantel could only dream of looking like this woman, true. You're not okay? I'm not okay either. Oh. It's somehow worse. Should we dip? Okay, I'm gonna scroll through and see if she talks at all. Oh. Oh! Do you talk?
It's mine.
What?
Whose hair is that in my salad? It's mine.
Whose hair is that in my salad? It's mine.
Unfortunately, I am completely grossed out and I will not be continuing to eat the salad.
I can't hear you.
So disappointed. I'm sure you ladies understand if you have long hair. If it's constantly getting in everything, I really should wear a hair net when I'm preparing food.
Isn't your hair covered right now?
Pardon me.
Yeah, I'll pardon you this time, but you're really gross. I don't think I could watch any more of this. She ate her own hair. All right. I feel dirty too. I want to shower. You know what? I feel like how I feel after I have to see Cyrax, like really itchy, kind of nauseous. I don't know if I want a Benadryl or a Zofran. And I want a long bath or a shower and like lots of exfoliating. Lots of exfoliating. Please wash me with bleach. I don't think I'll be checking her out again. I'm sorry. I don't know if anybody really wants to watch her eat, but somehow that was worse than what Foodie Beauty eats to me. and I don't know why. I don't know why, but it really, like, bothered my ears. It was me, I cursed us, and I was thinking, "I've seen worse than that happen." Oh, wait. Lily Lou! Congratulations! Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, I bet you're smiling ear to ear right now and so proud. Oh my gosh. At least she used a fork. True. I think it was like, I don't know, maybe the slurping was a bit much. It was just, I'm not in a rush to see that again because we're about to watch Foodie Beauty eat a little bit. So I guess we'll listen to as much as we can. If we have to mute it, let me know and we could just chit chat through it. But, oh, it would help if I shared the screen, wouldn't it? Thank you. I've missed her birth. She came so fast. My son delivered her. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Bring the hot water and soap. Okay. I got Bath and Body Works. You guys into that? I have some good smelling soap. At least we'll all smell good. Babies are so awesome. Eat a lot. Okay. All right. Let's go watch Foodie do feeder content. Let's go watch some of that. I never want to watch that other Miriam again. I'm sorry. I just don't. I never, ever in my life need to see her again. All right, so this is her Subway mukbang. She also got chocolate chip cookies with milk and cheese toasties. I don't understand why she needs all this, but she's greedy. She's just greedy and a glutton.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special shout out? Or maybe you just have a pressing question for me you want answered. All you have to do is request a personalized video or direct message from me on Cameo. It's super easy. Cameos also make great birthday or special occasion
There
gifts.
it is.
Hope to hear from you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Got milk. Big pack.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So
Kelly.
today I am going to eat some Subway.
Yay.
It's actually Substop, but it's kind of the same thing. So to make things simpler, Subway, I have some cheese and vegetable toasties, cheesy with loads of vegetables and some ranch on it.
Ew. Erin just told me, and I think she makes a really good point. She said Chantel's last 2 mukbangs since we exposed her, she's put ASMR in the title. Yep, she has. She has.
And I have some soft, warmed up chocolate chip cookies in ice cold milk. So Bismillah, let's get into it. And of course,
How come I didn't get a Bismillah in my little cameo request? I feel gypped. You didn't even deserve 1 star.
let's give you a beauty bite. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try some of this cookie. Look at that. Falls apart.
Did Salah just take a dump on them? That's what it looks like to me.
So chocolatey.
Is it so
and soft.
chocolatey? That's soft. I bet it is.
Dip.
I bet it is. Oh, Lord. Eat that cookie. She is tall. Hey, Callie. Bye, Mag. I completely understand.
Oh.
Oh. I don't know, Tia. Wow. You have a little something on your face, in case you didn't know.
Parmesan oregano bread, cheese, mozzarella cheese, black olives, jalapenos, green peppers, onion, Southwestern ranch.
This is so gross. Oh. Officially
I'm
on
telling
mute.
you guys have to warm up the Subway cookies.
Wow. Oh. When her nails have what looks like poop to be under them and all over them. Look at her hand. Look at her hand. Ugh, yuck. Mika! Hello, my gorgeous friend. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the super chat. Hold on, let me pull it up on my phone so I could read it in all its glory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on, I gotta heart it too. Super chat, so you see gypped. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that, Mika. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I know.
Just like the right out of the oven. Second toasty.
You don't need that.
Mm.
Hey, Shelly. She looks broken.
I love the
super mad.
crunchiness of the onions and the peppers. Mm. It's really saucy
Obviously,
though.
yeah, for sure, Cali Cat. Jizz face, Gary. Hey, Sarah.
What's your go-to Subway order?
My Subway order is a veggie sandwich, a 6-inch. Not all this.
Mm.
She doesn't. Hey, Nashi. She sounds like a doggy. Why does she have a giant? It looks like, I guess it's the filters, like a beer mug of milk.
The toasties are like a side item you can order.
Oh, good to know. It's almost done, you guys. It's almost done. Hey, Claudia. Oh, wait. Freedom said someone on Twitter found that Substop had a BOGO deal on those cookies. Oh, really? Interesting.
I wanted to try them, and they're so good.
Are they so good?
Chocolate chip.
Oh, cool. Hey, beautiful.
I can't.
David. David says, yeah, lick the paper too.
This is fall apart. Oh my gosh. Mm.
Ooh, Danielle. That sounds good. It is revolting. But are they so fresh? I wonder if I sent a Cameo request for her to check her blood sugar online. I wonder if she would. Hey, Mark. Mark said the only upside is she must shit out shards of food. Well, I mean, that would be a plus for Salah, but that sounds painful. Should I, Claudia? Oh, more milk. Like, the milk would make sense if she was dunking her cookies in it. I could go for like one Oreo in milk, and then I have to leave it in long enough because I like it to get like mushy, but then you take it out like right before it falls apart. I could go for an Oreo right now. Just not after watching her.
Mm.
Elaine, it is. Anonymity. Kara said, so what happens when she does not wake up tomorrow? her family will have a huge financial burden that they didn't ask for. That's what will happen. And Salah will be on to the next woman. That's what's going to happen. Right, Danielle?
I can't believe it didn't dawn on me earlier to try warming them up.
This is your sign right now to work out today, whatever that looks like for you, whether it's swimming in a pool, doing some arm exercises, going on a walk. I don't know, cleaning your garage can count as that too. This is your reminder to move today. Move your body. Don't become her. Oh, that was the worst part. I don't know what that was the worst part for me. Oh, God, help us. Freedom. That's awesome.
That was a very good meal. I'm so thankful that I got to eat it. I hope you had something good to eat while watching me, and I hope you had dinner with me, or lunch, or breakfast, depending where you are.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of noisy outside. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So before I go, I just want to remind you that I have a Cameo. If you would like to request a personalized video from me, please get yours now. You can request happy birthdays, special occasions, or just any kind of video that you want
You could request her to eat 2 corn dogs. Yes, you can.
from me. The link for my Cameo is in the description below. Other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I'm glad she shouted it out again, though, because to all the people so upset I requested a cameo, she shouts it out left and right. I didn't show up at her house, didn't show up at her dispensary, none of that. Just requested a cameo. What did David say? Hold on. Move my right arm at Super Soul. What? Well, I mean, I guess that counts as a workout. So does sex. You burn calories. So, I mean, I did say whatever that looks like for you. So, whether giving a BJ counts, I don't know, live your best life. Just move your body somehow. This mukbang was brought to you by Cameo, the corporation for public broadcasting and viewers like you. The corn dogs were hilarious. You know what? I couldn't stand to watch her eat Taco Bell after the corn dogs. I don't know. Like, it's just so different when she sends it directly to you. And I felt so dirty. Like, I couldn't watch her eat again for at least a day. I just couldn't. Thank you. There. You know, I'm going to do it again. I don't know in which way. I don't know if it'll be a cameo or what, but I will have a troll. And I'm hoping it'll top the cameo. Oh, look, Breezy, if you hadn't done it, someone else would. It just confirms, yeah, it just confirms what everybody else suspected. She can't lie about it anymore. I had fun. I had fun. I really did. She had just completely given up, huh? I didn't think this phase of her cycle would last so long. She has given up. I mean, if you think about it, she's getting paid to indulge in her addiction. She is. She's never going to stop. Like, if I had a YouTube channel in my addiction and I got paid to do lines and drink 211s, like, I would have never got better. Never. Having somebody pay you to do what you love the most, like, never. I probably would have died, to be honest. And that's what'll probably happen to Foodie if she doesn't freaking change her ways. It's a sad reality of addiction. And just because hers is food, it doesn't make it any less dangerous. Addictions ruin your life. Addictions often eventually kill you. It's just the sad reality of it. And being in recovery, like, if you guys have been in recovery long enough, whether you go to AA, whatever meetings look like for you, like, don't you come across people that just don't want to change, right? They're forced to be there by their significant other, their family, their kids. But like, there's people who truly don't want to stop drinking or drugging. They can't picture their life without a drink. I used to be one of those people. I used to be one of them. Luckily, I had a come to God moment one day alone on a curb. Seriously, I just sat on a curb and like the lowest part of my life, like, and I realized I couldn't live another day like this. Like, whatever sobriety was going to look like, it had to be better than being addicted to freaking beer and alcohol and drugs, and everybody being mad at me or embarrassed by me or ashamed of me. And I don't know, it was almost like God spoke to me and he was like, one day your daughter's going to get a call and she's going to hear that her mom died in a gutter. And like, it rang so clearly through my brain. Like, I remember still how I felt. It was like, do you want your daughter to get that call? You know, your mom died an alcoholic. She didn't want to get sober for you. I couldn't picture my child receiving that call. And so it just woke me up. And then I just never touched a drink again. Through all the rehabs and sober livings and meetings and blah, blah, blah I had been through, none of that really worked for me. But sitting on that curb, just like defeated. I mean, I shouldn't say it wouldn't work. It didn't work. I just wasn't ready for a long time. But like sitting on that curb and just feeling like the scum of the earth, the lowest I had been, and being in fear of my daughter getting a call one day, like that was enough for me. And then I went through all the steps to get better and make sure I stayed better. But anyways, there's people in recovery and addiction, in addiction that don't want to get better. They can't picture tomorrow without that line. They can't picture tomorrow without those pills. They can't picture tomorrow without that beer. And some people don't get better. And it's a sad reality. It is. Thank you, Callie Cat. I don't know. I'll remember that day for as long as I live. And I think everybody that goes through addiction has to like hit that rock bottom. Because if people are cushioning your fall and giving you money still, or giving you a place to crash every time you're loaded because you're too scared to go home, if people are picking up that alcohol or that food for you and bringing it to you, like it does nothing for you, but having nobody enable you and being left with nothing but yourself and your thoughts, it's hard and it'll wake most people up. I think rock bottoms, it's sad we have to go through them, but it's such an important part of recovery and deciding that you don't want to live that way anymore. Praise God for your testimony and example of change. Thank you, Opal. I'm not a perfect person by all means. Like I could be sassy, I could be petty, I could be mouthy. I definitely can. Um, Online, I love to give people back the shit they give me, but the one thing I did right in this life, and the one thing I know a lot about is how to change your life from being a hopeless drunk to a mom that people can rely on and depend on. Like my daughter knows she can call me or ask me for anything, wake me up at 2 a.m. and like I will be there for her no matter what. And my parents, if they ever needed anything, like I'd be there. My sister, I show up for her daily. It's just, I don't know. The one thing I'm going for me is I did freaking change my life around and I just try and be better than the day I was before, if that makes sense. I always try to live the next day better than the day I did before. Foodie wants to end it. She is actively working on it and sad she will receive her justice. Well, if you think about it, like, what does she have to fear? Whatever health crisis or whatever she goes through, Salah will still bring her food. That's her drug. So she's still going to get high. What does she have to be afraid of? Everybody enables her. Everybody gives her money. Everybody cushions her falls. What does she have to be afraid of? But I will say this, she doesn't realize how scary it is to have a stroke or a heart attack or whatever else may be coming for her. And it's going to be a very sad, lonely road for her. Good luck to her. The trouble Chantal has said that she believes that Salah will fall for her and stay with her forever. Yeah, that guy's going to be out once the money dries up. Like men like that, dudes like that, they're in it to get benefits. And then once the benefits stop, like they're on to the next. They're on to the next. He would have been with Kay Bella. He would have been with her. He would have been with her if Kay Bella truly wanted him. And if there's one Kay Bella, he's probably doing this to a bunch of other people. I'll take all your money and it'll be honorable to you. It's going to literally be the death. It will. Addictions kill. They do. They do. We aren't perfect people and we could just be better than the day before. Well said. Exactly. Exactly. She has alcoholic mind, always justification and cycle of denial. I spent 4 months in rehab. Well, good for you. Good for you. She does. She has the addict brain. I want what I want and I want it now. And she'll always be that way. She'll always be that way. Hey, Pink Glitter, good to see you. Hello, hello. She is also the scum of the earth, or he is? Salah? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Imagine bringing your partner their drug of choice. Like, I could never. I could never. Like, one thing I'm always really honest about, and Isaac can tell you this. Like, I have no shame saying this. Like, when we started talking, I had a conversation with him. I'm like, do you realize, like, I can never just go for drinks? Like, I'm never one of those women that you could take out for drinks, right? Like, I'm not that person. Like, I can never have an ounce of alcohol in my life. And he respected that. And I said it right from the start, just because I put it out there, you know, whoever is going to date me now or in the future, whatever, like, they need to know you can never, ever, ever, ever think that I'm one of those people who can have beer in the fridge, right? Like, or go out for a glass of wine at the Olive Garden. Like, I'm just never one of those people. So I make it very, very clear. And if somebody ever offers me alcohol or anything like that, like they'd be cut out of my life in a second. Foodie Beauty has a man who brings her food however many times a day she wants it. And that's what's killing her. Like, I could never. And he should be ashamed of himself. He really should. He gives off the kind of energy that I block from my inbox. Exactly. Exactly. Ray, hello, beautiful. Hello, hello. I am loving your content. I'm loving it. And it seems like everybody else is as well. And I'm just so proud of you, Ray. I hope you know that. I am so proud of you. Old Wrinkly Wiener said, exactly. I also warn anyone I date that I'm an addict. I can get addicted to anything. Mine was food, so I understand. There you go. If you truly want to stay on the right path, you let people know right up front. Like, you could never bring me this. You can never offer me this. Like, my recovery is the number one thing to me, right? So, like, please don't ever compromise that. And the fact that she has a man who lets her take feeder requests on Cameo and he brings her food. I don't know. It just tells you all about him. She tries to say it's not the same because she has to eat food daily, but she doesn't have to eat fast food daily. Yes, Nashi. I hate the way she justifies it. Well, I still got to eat. It's like, well, I still got to drink. However, I drink water or a Powerade or a Gatorade. Sparkling water, I still have to drink, but I'm not going to 7-Eleven to buy my 2 11s anymore. You know what I mean? So it drives me nuts when she says, I still have to eat. Yeah, but you can make better choices. And you don't have to eat 8 times a day. Like, nobody needs to eat that much a day. I can never just have one beer, and Chantel can never have just one bite. Ooh. Pink Glitter said, Breezy, the buffalo of Cornwall, Chantel needs to stop talking about you, and Chantel is the one who is immature. She's never going to stop talking about me, but she needs to stop bringing up my kid. Like, it wasn't enough that she had Missy Moo, going after my kid. That wasn't enough. It wasn't enough that she told the internet that I sold my daughter for a bottle of alcohol, which, in case you're wondering, is a lie. In fact, I got sober for my daughter. I did. I did. Because I love her so much. I don't want her to have a dead mom. I want her to have a mom that sees her go to college, get married, whatever else, she decides to do in life. She doesn't have to quit talking about me, but she needs to quit with the kid. A lot of people do. A lot of people need to stop with the kid stuff. It's like beyond what adults should be doing online. It's um I don't know. I don't understand why people have to bring kids into adult BS or adult drama. My daughter has nothing to do with what I say about Foodie Beauty. Doesn't even know who Foodie Beauty is. She has nothing to do with whatever her mom is doing. When I sign off from my live streams and I shut down my laptop, I am a completely different person than Breezy who talks shit about Foodie Beauty. I'm a mom who's always asking my daughter if she needs anything. I'm a mom who's always asking my daughter to go on a bike ride or if she wants to go swimming or go to the park. I'm a mom who's very dedicated to her family. Like, my nephews, like, those are my babies too, like, my family's my priority, and they don't really know anything about YouTube other than my mom, who goes on just to give my videos or my live streams a like and show support. But Foodie won't stop talking about kids, and she won't stop contacting kids in DMs because we told her to stop. So she will do it to spite us. True. True. Just bring up Salah's kid Omar. Breezy, you told her good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Val. Kids should be held. Yes. Children should not be brought into girl world, internet drama, and bullshit drama. I agree. I agree. Because, like, I don't know what people think. Do they think, like, we're all reading our children's story times about Foodie Beauty mukbangs? Like, our kids have no idea. Our kids have no idea, and that's what makes us good moms. If Foodie Beauty had a kid, she'd be exploiting the hell out of it on her channel. Seriously. Salad doesn't even take his son to the park. No! David said, I'm 20 and I'm always rejecting drinks because I think it's really bad for me. But time after time, I think I'm missing out on drinking or smoking because my friends do it. But me, I am missing out. You're not missing out on anything. Like, alcohol, you're going to get a hangover tomorrow. It's really, really bad for you. Smoking, you're going to stink. Like, you're truly not missing out on anything at all. And the crazy part, if you've never tried alcohol or drugs, don't, because you don't know if you're going to be addicted to it. It happened to me. I didn't think I would be addicted to anything. Like, addiction does not run in my immediate family except for my bio dad, but that's a whole other thing, and I didn't really even know that man, you know what I mean? But, like, as far as what I grew up with, my parents don't drink. My mom and my dad who stepped up, they occasionally have a drink when they go to concerts, but I never see them drink, even as a kid. I think maybe I saw my mom drink a half of a wine cooler once, and she fell asleep. She was giggling and she fell asleep, but, like, alcohol wasn't a thing in my family, like, people weren't big drinkers. Nobody smokes in my family. Nobody. So I thought when I was 21 and I was gonna be trying things, I thought, like, I was somehow immune to it or whatever, like, I'll never be addicted. Boy, was I wrong. Like, I was so wrong, and I wish I never touched this stuff. I never did, and if people are offering you alcohol, drugs, or cigarettes, like, that's not the kind of friends that you wanna be around, right? Like, you wanna live a life with no regrets, no addictions like that. So if you haven't tried it, just don't ever try it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. She is jelly that most of the moms are good moms, which the way she acts seems like, Smee wasn't the best and she doesn't have kids of her own. I think her mom was she was a teen mom. She was a teen mom, so she probably, I don't know. She probably could have done better, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, look at how Foodie turned out. It sounded like she had a lot of time to just be up to no good, and she had to watch her sister on top of it. I think that her family and her mom specifically probably just pacified her with food or gave her anything she wanted. And I think it really did her a disservice. It did. We all make bad choices at 21. Oh, God, yeah. It was like, I can't even lie. The first time I had my big hurrah with alcohol, it was fun. It was my 21st birthday. I went to a strip club. I got 21 lap dances. Got a lap dance in the back. Drank a bunch of Goldschlager. I think that's what it's called. It had gold in it. I don't know. It was the last time I tried it, but I drank a ton of that and I had fun. I had a fun time, but like after that, it wasn't ever fun again. I made a lot of really bad decisions. I was constantly drunk or hungover. I started sampling with other things because I don't know if you ever go to bars or clubs enough, like one type of drug goes hand in hand with alcohol. Somebody offered it to me, and then I was like, this is the best thing ever. But yeah, after my 21st birthday, nothing was ever the same. It was like for the rest of my addiction, I was always chasing that first high or that first like drunk that I had. And I never got that back. I never had fun like I did my 21st birthday again, you know? So Sola and Sean will be smoking that Kuwaiti Kush. If Foodie's family didn't feed her, she would throw their children in the dryer. And that's fact. She stuck her sister in the dryer. And didn't she like, what did she do to her babysitter? She stole the money or something to buy food. It was really strong. That night I had that and something called, oh, what did I call it? I ended up calling it turkey lurkey. Was it wild turkey? Wild turkey. And I never touched those two things after that. The hangover was so bad. It was so bad. And those things didn't even taste good. I can't even lie. There was not one part where I ever drank for the taste of anything. Nope. Nope. She robbed the babysitter. We were all young and dumb. We lived, learned, and moved on. Foodie still mentally stunted in high school, for sure, for sure. You had your first drink right before your 15th B-day. Wish I stayed a goody two-shoes. Yeah, I wish I did too. I wish I did too. But we can't go back and change things, you know. We can't go back and change time. But we can warn people about the dangers of things, and we could just do better, right? We could just do better. Every day, just think of like your worst drunk or your worst high or the time you thought you were going to die. And like if you're ever craving it, think of that and like really play the tape forward. Do I want to feel like that ever again? Do I really want my whole family mad at me? Do I really want to risk losing my child? Do I really want to lose a roof over my head? Do I really want to lose this job that I'm really loving? You know, always play the tape forward because cravings come and go. But if you stick them out, they do go away. They do go away. You have a very addictive personality, weed, booze, pills, whatever. Yeah, I think as addicts, we do have an addictive personality. We could get addicted to things very easily, whether it's a man, whether it's shopping, whether it's online, whether it's whatever. It's very easy. So you have to really pay attention and check in with yourself and make sure you're not doing any behaviors like your old behaviors, you know? Mark said, "And literally anything could have F in it." Do you know we need to have that discussion? It's kind of a heavy topic, but like, you, God, you can't play anymore. You can't buy shit off the streets from nobody. Like, I'm so glad I'm sober because, like, I seriously would probably be dead right now. Do you know how many people I've lost to Fent? Like, so many people that I got sober with, people that I knew from recovery. Like, so many people have relapsed, and I didn't know their shit was mixed with that, and I didn't wake up. Didn't wake up. Like, it's so dangerous. It's not worth trying anything, you guys. It's just not. You saw a clip of Taco Bell? Oh my God, Ray. Yeah, it looked disgusting. It looked disgusting. Chicken a Duck said, I was Mormon until my mid 30s, so alcohol is relatively new thing for me. I like the taste with food, but otherwise I can take it or leave it. That's smart. Take it or leave it. And never go out of your way to buy it. Like, if you have some, that's great, but it doesn't sound like you have an addiction problem. It sounds like you're very aware of the dangers of it. So, you're just saying one is good for me, and maybe I could go another 6 months without it. Everything is, Carrie. It's just so dangerous. Like, I don't know. Don't play with your life. Like, life is precious, and your family really wants you here. Your kids really want to see you. Your mom doesn't want to get a call about you. Your dad will cry if he has to bury you. Your friends will never be the same. Nobody will. Like, don't risk it. Don't risk it. Isaac, go live and react to Foodie. Isaac, go live. I don't think he's here right now, but if he is, he is. He is. Go live. Isaac, I was talking about you. Were your ears ringing? I love recovery talk on Breezy. Yeah, I love the recovery part too. We do talk a lot of shit over here. We have a lot of fun. We love our gossip. We love our tea. But, like, at the end of the day, a lot of us are like people in recovery. So, and two, like, you never know who needs to hear your story, right? Like, when I was going through stuff, I would have loved to hear somebody talk about how they lost everything and how they're willing to get it back. I feel like not a lot of people say, hey, I had to give custody over to whoever until I could get my life straight. And, like, there wasn't a lot of people who had my story. Like, it just felt that way, at least. So, I don't know. I'd like to think when I talk about it, maybe there's a dad out there right now who hasn't seen his kids for a year, and he's really working on changing his life and getting better, and he's wondering if things will ever get better. Is sobriety worth it? Will sobriety change anything? And, like, I want to tell that person out there, like, it takes time. You don't just choose to get sober and then the next day you get everything back. Like, it's a process. And, like, the first year you got to work really hard, and the first year is very telling to the people around you. They could see if you're really changing. They could see if you're really telling the truth. They could see the effort you're making. But, like, just keep going and you'll get everything back you lost. You will. It comes back, just not right away, but it does come back. It does. Our story is our weapon for sure. The only child Salad and Foodie aren't in contact with is Salad's son. And that's sad. That's sad to me. One of my best friends is a chemist and works for the DEA, and some of the stuff she sees is terrifying. I can imagine. I can imagine. There needs to be more of your story out there for kids. Stop before you start, and just don't try it. Like, that's a thing. If you haven't tried it at this point in your life, you probably don't need to try it, right? And I don't know, just think of it like me. I truly thought I was, like, special or immune or something because I didn't grow up with addicts or seeing addiction. Like, I just didn't. So I thought I could try all this stuff and I'd be just fine. And then I was hooked, and it ruined my whole life. Like, it ruined my whole life. So just don't try it. Like, alcohol really isn't worth it. The hangover isn't worth it. Drugs can kill, and they just might these days. I mean, everything is laced. It's just not worth it. Maybe Foodie is mad that the only one she could have kids with was Peetz and she effed it up. Maybe. I think she has a lot of hatred towards me because I am a mom. I don't know. It's very weird. It's very weird. This is like a chill AA meeting where everyone just rips on one person. Oh my gosh, that's true. All right, you guys, I am going to go for now, but if Foodie goes live and it's before my pool party, I could definitely cover it. If we miss anything at all, I could come back for a late night stream. So I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Maybe we'll do more recovery talk. I'm living for it. I love it. And I don't know. I just feel like somebody out there needs to hear our story and needs to know that there's people with, like, 13 years sober or 15 years sober or 12 or 8 or even 1 year sober. Like, I know when I was at the lowest point in my life, I had to know that there was, like, hope. and that there was people pulling it off and could get an amount of time sober. You know, that was really like inspirational to me. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If Isaac goes live today, hold on, let me share his channel. Let me share his channel. If Isaac goes live today, you guys will definitely see me there. I hear there's some really amazing content coming. And you really don't want to miss it. You really don't want to miss it. All right, here's the channel link. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you guys are. And I have a feeling I'll see you for a second live stream later. Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, wait, he's going to go live within the hour. Yes. All right, I'll see you guys there. Bye.